About the bees we've mentioned all morning long. Bees may be a nuisance at a picnic, but they're absolutely necessary for plants, trees, and just about everything that we eat.
And we've been hearing for years that bee populations are threatened. Now Michael George shows us a new program aiming to roll out the red carpet for bees.
Bees. Most people try to avoid them, but it turns out we can't live without them.
Well, there is literally nothing that we consume that could not happen without a pollinator.
Sarah Hobel, executive director of the Horticultural Society of New York, says bee populations are in crisis, especially in urban environments. She's working with the City of New York and Rutgers University to bring back the buzz.
This is one of our bee hotels.
The Pollinator Port Project places these simple structures in public places.
And it has some plant material, basically reeds and stems that are hollow. And this is what the bees are looking for their home.
And before you start worrying about swarms of bees attacking people, these aren't those kinds of bees. These are solitary bees. They don't pose a danger to people.
They're very tiny. Most do not sting. They're not aggressive at all.
They're also placing buckets in planters that bees can burrow into. The hope is if these pollinating bees thrive, New York's plants and flowers will thrive too. Ecology professor Kim Russell says because bee hotels are cheap and easy to make, any community can do this.
The hope is that this could be a regular thing, especially in cities where there's just a very, very dense aggregation of human settlement, and there's just not a lot of space for bees.
Residents were worried at first, but now they're welcoming their new bee neighbors.
It is beautiful and it is refreshing to see it. I like it. I like it a lot.
Helping bees helps us restore a little bit of nature in the city. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
And helping them help the bees. That project being funded by a private grant of about 50 grand.
I love this. Yes, and they're not killer bees, like you said. They're, they barely even sting. So.
Most bees, I was told by a beekeeper, I'd done a couple of Texas outdoors with them. He said most bees now in Texas anyway, most of them are Africanized.
Right. Yes, we have those.
Crossbred and everything. So,
so they're less killer.
No, they are killer bees. The Africanized
maybe
bees.
they're a little less killer, but they once they swarm, they get aggressive. They're on you.
Yeah, those are the killer bees. They're pretty aggressive. The Africanized, not the ones she was talking about.
Well, are they all or?
Those are.